And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Cheap Ludes. Happy Thursday. We got some new content in NBA 2K22 My Team. They're doing a good job of putting content in the game every day. Granted, I would say 97% of it is just packable content, which is kind of frustrating. We got some new moments challenges, which net you an entire 500 MT for completing, which at least just give us a badge pack at the very least. Like, this 500 MT is honestly insulting. Score 37 points with any Kelly Oubre Jr. over multiple triple threat online games. There's literally 2 in the game. That does not sound fun. Score 48 points with any Anthony Edwards over multiple triple threat offline games. Honestly, kind of wish that was switched so I could use the Colossal one. I could at least use him in triple threat online. Honestly, I could. It's not like I couldn't use Sapphire Kelly Oubre Jr. It's just like I really don't want to. You know what I mean? Either way, not fun, but the XP is the XP. It's worth it. We also got our week 3 part 2, or part 3, I should say. 5 rebounds and a block with the center. Win triple threat online games. Get 35 assists with token rewards. Bingo Smith over multiple games. That is something that is more than doable for me. But let's talk about the big news here. We got some more moments cards in packs. Once again, this just strengthens my argument as to why they should have just given us Tyrese Maxey as a grindable reward. If they were going to give us 2 additional high tier moments cards on Thursday anyway, what was the point of throwing this guy in on Wednesday? At the very least, just wait. Like, just throw him as a card with Anthony Edwards and Kelly Oubre Jr. on Thursday. Like, just don't give us the one singular amethyst on Wednesday. It makes you look greedy and kind of incompetent, if I'm being honest. So, Pink Diamond Anthony Edwards, after his performance last night, I figured he was going to get one. Kelly Oubre Jr. is out here, who honestly I had no idea he was even on Charlotte. I truly didn't even know that. I think I did in the back of my mind, but it's didn't register. He can play shooting guard primary, which means he might be pretty cool. I did not realize this man had a Misfits leg tattoo, which I don't even know what to say about that. I just feel like I'm gonna come out here and put my life on the line with this stance. I don't understand how anyone can listen to the Misfits for fun. They're just objectively not that good. You can like them as a band, but you can admit to me that they kind of suck, right? Like, a lot of music that I love, I can tell you, no, it actually kind of sucks. Like, I like it, but it sucks. You know what I mean? I just most of the time when I talk to Misfits fans, they're just unwilling to make that distinction. Like, I love Knocked Loose, but I can admit that they kind of suck at the same time. You know what I mean? Anyways, that's besides the point. Let's see if the pack odds are increased at all. They're not. I'm going to open a few of these. Nothing crazy. Just want to see if I can get Oubre maybe. Or Anthony Edwards. Obviously, that would be pretty cool. I don't really have high hopes on either of them. I'm not going to open very many packs. This isn't going to be a traditional pack opening. But I'll probably open 5, just to try it out. It's a recoverable amount of MT, because I can recover and make 50K before the pack opening tomorrow by playing for a day. So it doesn't really bother me too much to lose that amount. I mean, it's frustrating, but it is what it is, I suppose. 3 packs in, just absolutely nothing of value whatsoever. The Cavaliers playbook, just straight bronzes out here. I'll open 3 more, and then we'll call it an evening. That actually might be something. It's really it sucks, dude. I got Jacob's logo. That's cool. All right, come on, 2 more, dude. Just give me anything. Honestly, even if I get Lucius Allen, it'll be something. This just seems statistically impossible to open the amount of packs that I open and still not receive anything. It's kind of crazy. I did get Steph. Maybe I'm still being punished for that. Okay, seriously, come on. There's just no way. I'm not saying I should get a pink diamond out here, but dude, for real. Just, yeah, let me give some to my boy Batum. You know what? I am really feeling like I need a shake here, so we're going to go ahead and open 1 more. There we go. Something. Be careful what you wish for, because I'm pretty sure it's Lucius Allen right now. It's you son of a... No way. After all the complaints I lodged, this is what you're going to do to me? This is what you're doing to me? You're going to give me Tyrese Maxey? My God. Okay. That was all in all not worth it. All right, let's take a look at these cards. Like, I hope Tyrese Maxey is still going for something. I don't think he is. I just want to sell him. Uh, yeah, he's down in price, unfortunately. Well, I can recoup some amount of MT, 15K probably. Honestly, that's totally fine. If I can recoup 15K off Tyrese Maxey, I will be stoked. That's fine. Like, that helps me out a little bit. I got some other stuff I need to get rid of anyway, so it's not a big deal. But if I can recoup 15K off Tyrese Maxey, that's literally like a pack and a half, but it's like something. You know what I mean? Let's take a look at the cards in general. I've talked about Tyrese Maxey enough. I don't feel like talking about him. Oubre. Oubre is ridiculously expensive. Not too many people are going to be opening packs, but he is 6'7". At the 2 guard, it's a very good size. Let me take a look at 2KDB and see what his jumper is and everything. So that's kind of what I'm curious about mostly. So his jumper is base 39, same as Sean Marion, but his Sapphire card, he has a way higher release point. He has a release 15 upper, which is the same one as like Derek White and Steve Kerr, Jalen Brunson. So it's still kind of low, but it's a lot higher than like Sean Marion or Taylor Horton Tucker. So it's actually pretty decent. 93 point shot, 90 driving dunk, 86 ball handle. Pretty solid all around in the perimeter. Decent rebounding stats too. Decent speed. He's altogether just like solid. Honestly, I love his hair. Like, I'm not even being sarcastic at all. Like, as someone who's rocked frosted tips for a long period of his life, I think this is the first time I haven't had frosted tips since I was like 24. And I say frosted tips because I would dye my hair blonde and then I just wouldn't color my roots, so it would look like I was in NSYNC constantly. Green Machine, Hot Zone Hunter, Volume Shooter, Slippery. Those are all really, really solid badges to have on Hoff. You'd be surprised how effective Hoff Volume Shooter actually is. Catch and Shoot Corner Specialist, which means he might be better playing at the small forward, which is kind of interesting. But we do have so many good small forward options. Tight handles, unstrippable. Like, even the silver badges are fine, like Quick First Step, Unpluckable Sniper. As far as badges that you can upgrade, Hyperdrive. That's always a good one. Pickpocket for sure. Clamps is obviously a necessity. Same with like Intimidator. If you're trying to run him at the 2 guards, especially Mismatch Expert might actually be helpful. Because if you run into like even Klay Thompson, I think is around the same size, so I don't think Mismatch Expert is going to trigger necessarily on him. But if you run into someone like Havlicek, it will. Blinders and Circus 3s. Chef isn't really an absolute necessity, though I'm sure it would help. Downhill, same thing. Clutch Shooter is one that I would say he absolutely needs. Clutch Shooter, if you plan on putting him in the starting lineup or running him at the end of games, is vastly more important than you would think it is. Same with Deadeye. Deadeye is going to help too because he's got that lower release. So the easier you're going to make it for yourself, the better. Like, Deadeye is definitely going to help with the lower release. It lowers that contest amount just that little bit more. He definitely needs some badges, but I mean, he's definitely good. If his price goes down to like a reasonable amount, like 30K or something, he might actually be worth picking up. Like, he's really solid. Honestly, I'm kind of shocked. Like, actually. Now let's look at the big boy. You know he's going to be expensive. Anthony Edwards. There's a whole 5 of these up here. Now, 6'5" at the 2 guard. Very manageable. Like, it's definitely not like too small. Havlicek's about the same size, and he's relatively good. Let me check his jump shot. Base 80, same as Jamal Murray, Kobe White, the other Anthony Edwards, and Kuzma, and Mikal Bridges, who's obviously a beast. Devin Booker, Jordan Poole, upper, really solid. I believe that's release 116. Yeah, super tight. I think he's got base dribble style. I don't know much about base dribble style. I know that Chris Mullin isn't dribbling the ball. Yeah, I don't know much about base dribble style. What's Oubre have? Let me check Oubre's real quick. I don't usually cover dribble style too much. He has power dribble style, which I don't think is very good. Yeah, Bingo Smith is not the best dribbler in the world, so I mean, it's okay, I guess. But I don't cover dribble style very much. I'm just not a real dribble god. That's not what I focus on my channel. I'm trying to learn more about it, but honestly, in my opinion, it doesn't matter that much, honestly. So 88 3-point shot, 95 driving dunk, 86 ball handle, 83 perimeter defense isn't great, but it's manageable, especially when you're dealing with somebody who dunks and shoots at the level he does. Yeah, I mean, he's speed 91. That's elite. Tendencies aren't the greatest, but he's got a low hard foul tendency, which is good. 65 crash tendency is actually pretty helpful too. Hall of Fame posterizer, pogo, unstrippable, limitless takeoff, volume shooter, and fast twitch. Solid stable of badges for what you're going to expect him to do. He's going to be booming on everybody. And then obviously he has like catch and shoot corner specialist, glue hands. Glue hands is so important. Quick first step on goal, hot zone hunter. His hot zones are solid too. The only one he's really missing is top of the key 3-pointer, which if you're running him at the 2 guard, he's probably not going to be standing there if you're running like a Hawks freelance or whatever. Only silver mismatch expert though, that's unfortunate. Space creator, unpluckable, deadeye, bullet passer on silver, that's fine. As far he doesn't have clamps, you do need to give him clamps. Which at this point, if you're grabbing a pink diamond wing, like who's going to be expensive and he doesn't have clamps, that's already kind of a negative on the card. If you're on next gen, it honestly doesn't matter that much. But if you're on current gen, I'm not saying a card is unusable without clamps. I'm really not. I'm not like a clamps elitist like a lot of people are. But my point is, like, if you're going to spend 100K on a card, you'd want it at least to have the one recognizable important badge at this point, you know? Unless it's a big man. You can kind of get away with that. But for a 2 guard, having clamps on current gen is very important. And if you're spending over 100K on a card, you'd at least like them to already have clamps. So you don't have to spend additional MT to clamp them up. But if you're a big Ant fan, it is what it is. Intimidator, interceptor, yeah, he's basically just missing defensive badges at this point. He doesn't have like blinders, once again, not that important. Set shooter and clutch shooter are 2 important badges I think are definitely worth putting on him. Sniper, obviously, too. Menace, hustler is actually pretty important. I don't think mouse in the house is ever really going to be that much effective for him. Shockingly, pro touch might be something you want to put on him. I know he's going to be booming over most people, but in the event that he's not, pro touch will trigger, and that will be a decent badge to have. Ankle breaker, obviously, is definitely going to be helpful too, especially for someone attacking the rim. And then upgrading like Deadeye and mismatch expert are going to be pretty important as well. Look, altogether, I mean, this batch of moments is cool. I don't have anything like negative to say about it, other than they should have just put Tyrese Maxey in the season agendas just for a grindable card. Like, there's absolutely no reason to have that card at all. And there's no way anyone's buying it for 15K. I take that back. Which one of you silly gooses bought it for 15K? Why would you do that? Okay. I got 2 Shai Gilgeous-Alexanders. I know they're not going for anything. It is what it is. No one's buying contracts right now. I'm trying my hardest, dude. Just come buy these for 400. I'll put one up for 350. I'm not stingy, okay? I don't care. You can snipe these. I just want them out of my... just want them out, dude. I just want them out of my auctions. That's it. As always, it's been your boy Cheap Ludes. Look, my advice on these Primetime packs is I would not open them. If you're a big fan of these 2 cards, just, I would say wait. Look, at some point, as much as I want to pretend that people aren't going to open these because they're not worth it, there's still a lot of pink diamonds in these packs and a lot of diamonds. Like, because Nick Batum is technically a pink diamond with his Evo, right? So, like, you could get 2 versions of Moses, a Steph, you know, Batum, Anthony Edwards, Oubre that plays shooting guard, and then, you know, these 3 guys. People are going to open them. Those are solid odds. Like 3% is the best we've seen. So the market is probably going to be flooded with a decent amount of Oubres and an okay amount of Edwards at some point later tonight. Plus, the market is going to crash out. It's Thursday night. Like, they're going to tease something stupid later. I would assume it's going to be a T-Mac, a Paul George, or a Giannis, like I talked about last night. I could be shocked though. We'll see. We will see. Anyways, it's been your boy Cheap Ludes. By the way, if we do get a Giannis, it'll have an NBA 75 version too, which is going to be terrifying. I am not looking forward to that at all, dude. If that's a real thing, I will be like really upset. So anyways, I'll be back with more content later. I don't think I'm going to stream tonight, but I'm not entirely sure. I will post on the community post. Shout out to everybody who hasn't unfollowed me, because I've been making a lot of community posts saying I'm live on Twitch. If that annoys you guys, like, I'll stop doing it. I just want to alert people that I'm over on Twitch, because I know Twitch notifications are horrendous most of the time. So anyways, have a good day, guys. Don't open these packs. Peace.